Was Y2K by The Apples in Stereo off of their 1999 album for Wallpaper Reverie. That's a really topical song, actually. The repeated line is, I know you believe the fucked up things that you read are gonna happen. And the song's called Y2K. You could pretty much affix anything to the Y2K scenario. Anything that's, a topic of fear mongering, and that works. There's a lot of that going on right now from every single side, it seems like. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 1999 up in competition today. In fact, both of our songs are from 1999. They're from the 69 Love Songs album. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 3 of the Magnetic Fields tournament today, and that is the third match in round 1. Round 1 consists of several buys, and it's kind of funny because we've been following the songs in order on some of these. I'll explain. But first, let me explain what we're doing here for anyone that's new. We took every single Magnetic Field song released in the 90s, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. The reason we did just the 90s is because their discography was over 256 songs, which is kind of my max for a tournament. And I wanted to be able to do all the songs, so we're going to split it into 2 tournaments. Part 2 will take place at some indeterminate time in the future. This just kind of randomly happened anyway. But those songs are doing battle until we have one remaining in the end, and that's the very best they've released in the 90s, if I didn't already say that. So first up today, we're going to be listening to Strange Eyes, which is funny because Strange Eyes is track 67 on 69 Love Songs released in 1999. We've listened to... For day 1, we listened to track 65, and day 2, we listened to track 66, and now we're listening to track 67. And these are buy rounds, so these songs are actually really far away from each other on the tournament. They just all happen to end up in the first round. Genius.com says that this is an extended metaphor about an ex-lover's blue eyes, and Stephen Merritt was quoted as saying, "Ordinarily in writing love songs, you try not to specify eye color to make it more universal. This hits you over the head with 2 little blue hammers." Its competition today is Love in the Shadows, on the same disc as I think every song we've listened to so far off of 69 Love Songs. Genius.com doesn't have any notations on this one except for the first 2 lines in verse 1. It has a quote from Stephen Merritt. The line is, "The woman with no nose, I know where she goes." And Stephen says, "My college sociology professor read aloud to the class a Miss Lonely Hearts letter from a little girl with no nose. In this song, she's grown up." So this is a song about the girl with no nose, now that she's all grown up, and apparently in love, because it's called Love in the Shadows. So she's probably hiding her love, or hiding in the shadows, kind of stalker-like. I guess we'll see. The songs off of this album so far have widely varied, and I have no idea what to expect, even though I've heard this album before. I only listened to it once. Let's go ahead and get into it, though. Here's Strange Eyes. That was pretty interesting. That was almost like a love song from The Residents. Just the voice that he was using and the weird like sped up synthesizer sound. Um, Also kind of like a new wave song but sped up. It was weird. I like it. Here's Love in the Shadows.
The woman with no nose, I know where she goes. The old guy with the gold eye, we go back, he and I. Don't smile, we don't do that here, baby. Love in the shadows was never hard to find. But sometimes the moon glow plays tricks on your mind. Love in the shadows is the only kind. The whispers you hear are not sweet nothings. Let's have one more beer, and I'll tell you something. Don't laugh, I think you're beautiful. Love in the shadows was never hard to find. Sometimes the moon glow plays tricks on your mind. Love in the shadows is the only kind.
Well, I'd say that was equally as bizarre. That sounded like some sort of science fiction song. It was weird. I really like the weird sounds in there though, and the percussion was really interesting. It just felt like I don't know, like a space aliens love song. In fact, both of those songs sound like they could have been written by some sort of alien band. I'm gonna give that one to Strange Eyes. I like the upbeat tempo on it, and it just had a little bit more um, fun going on for it, which I really enjoyed. Love in the Shadows was really cool too, though. It's kind of a toss up between these two. I really wouldn't be able to pick one if I wasn't forced to do so. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the magnetic fields action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with some asterisk. We've got a pretty lengthy day there. No, we don't. Anyway, hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.